go. We did it. We're back. Cool guy number 1 and cool guy number 2.
It's music, man. I feel like I feel like we should be like storming, like we're getting ready to storm a castle or something.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say a capital, and I was like, no, it's the wrong. Despite your beard. Well,
Hey,
welcome everybody. We got another month before we have to storm anything. So welcome to the live stream. We've returned. The boys are back in town. We're going to write a song about it called The Boys Are Back in Town. Maybe we'll just call it The Boys Are Back.
How should it go?
Well, obviously we get yada, 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 yada. We get to the chorus and it's like, the boys are back. The boys are back. The boys are back in town. Something like that.
I think I love the idea of like songs that like I think we talked about this, but like the genesis of songs that like are kind of stupid by definition. Like, you know, like at some point there was like a band that got to, or not a band, but there were musicians that got together and like Ludacris, and Ludacris was like he pitched this song and he's like, hey, you know how you go to a place and people are in your way, and the other guy's like, yeah. He's like, well, what if there was a song where you can tell them like, hey bitch, move out the way, you know what I mean? And he's like, oh, I kind of like that idea. And he's like, what would that go like? He's like, that would be the hook. It would be like, hey bitch, get out the way, you know? And he's like, oh, okay. And they did, you know what I mean? Like just coming up with that topic, and this I love like the think tank that comes up with like, move bitch, get out the way.
Right.
You know
Could it have just been him like on his way to Starbucks early one morning?
Right.
And like people kind of know who he is, but he's not like that mainstream yet.
Right.
For that album. And he's just like, oh, out of my way. That's a song. One day I'll be in an insurance commercial.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's kind of like, you know how people are always like, oh man, Kurt Cobain. Like, what would Kurt Cobain be doing if he was alive right now? He would be in a fucking like in an Allstate commercial, pretty much. He would be like showing up and like is there anybody that like maintained their dignity? Like, very few.
Yeah, he'll be like, it smells like I saved 15% or more on my car insurance.
Oh yes, that's a good pull. I'm just saying, okay. I don't want to get
we both sighed simultaneously. By the way, we simultaneously sighed.
We that's not all we do simultaneously, huh?
After dark.
Whoa.
Patrons only.
That got weird.
Good morning, everybody. There's quite a few people. There's 670. What's just changed? It went from 70 down to 68. So, oops. We've got Rabbit McGavin, Mickle Stapler, Ozzy, Joe. I gotta say, this is taxing sometimes reading off the names, but we're here. We're doing it. Okay. SH Farts Collector. That's maybe my favorite name now.
That's a good name. Nostalgia Unboxed. Nostalgia Unboxed.
Nostalgia. Nostalgia. Oh, okay. It's like Russian. Nostalgia Unboxed. Yes. Again. Well, hello, HBot. Oh, we got a bot in the chat. Great. It's Christmas.
Oh, great. There's a bot in the chat.
What's going on? Art and Witcho. We got Laser Pants. He's even ewing himself.
Ew.
That's pretty impressive. The Jedi Knight. Good morning. Factorious. Dust Tapes. We got some new names. I haven't seen these names.
Yeah, some of these names are unfamiliar to me. I'm scared.
Yeah, WJ. Ooh, we got Paulin where you're at. That sucks.
I'm sneezing a lot of crazy effing morning.
Noir.
Genesis Rocks. Da invisible touch. Yeah.
I like that.
That's all you get because I'm sick.
Yeah, I know, and I feel so sorry for you.
Feel so bad.
Technology. Good morning, Evo, and video gaming power or video power gaming. Good morning, Ahmed, and TMNT 1987 in the Heezy as they see.
I like that Ahmed said, "Who is Hatter?"
Yeah, who is Hatter? That is the question we've all been asking for at least 2 years.
I know. I
Uh,
would love to know too. So if you got an answer, maybe let me know.
well, Jay's over here in it's snowy up in Chai City, Chicago.
In Chai City.
In the city,
Oh my God, it's probably so cold over there. Holy
city of
shit!
Chicago.
I
Lee,
can't.
what's going on? Toka.
Hello, dudes.
And I guess I actually missed you guys. So he
Oh
sent $10. I'm noticing that it's not telling us where this money's going. Now
yeah,
that now
but
that we're on
thank
a
you for
joint
it. Thank you for it anyway.
now that we're on this a joint account.
John, maybe
Uh
you and I should just start like like a married couple, like a joint account, like and just put our money into a joint account.
sure.
Should we
But
just do
we'll
that?
both be like texting each other going, why did you withdraw $200? And you'll be like, because I bought a Mondo. Why did you withdraw 200? I'll be like, because I bought a Mondo. Like, we need to have this. We really need to discuss this.
We're gonna go through that money fast, if that's the case.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I agree. But good morning. And thank you, everybody. And thank you, Jay, for sending $10 to one or both of us.
Thank you, Jay. Oh, what's going on,
And
guys?
yeah, he's
What's
sick, if you can't tell.
I'm sick. All right. Whole house is sick. I'm sick. And that's it. Okay. It's
Yeah.
a
Poor
it's
baby.
a thing. Um the holidays are coming, John.
They
That's the
are,
thing.
whether you
Yeah.
want them or not,
Yeah, the holidays are coming fast. Okay.
just like me.
They're kind of like you. Damn it. Can you let me get I'm can you let me get there, Jonathan, please?
I'm
Can
too
we do
busy.
this
I got
can we
things to
do this
do.
over?
I like the holidays come too fast and interrupt your things because I'm in a hurry. Everything's got to be, let's go.
That's true. I like that seasonal wallpaper thing that has on the new UI.
Oh, yeah. In our background here.
Yeah.
Can you smell the pine or no, because you're sick?
No, I'm sick, so I can't smell the dumb pine.
If you scratch and sniff your monitor or your phone, you can smell the pine.
Oh, okay. So everybody scratch and sniff. That would be some crazy. Like, what if like the future of streaming is like you can also like smell like that would be
Oh,
horrible.
no.
Actually,
I've
I
seen
think
some
that would be
channels where I don't want to smell these people.
that would be fucking nightmarish.
You could if you have a pine scented candle, just burn it.
Yes, yeah.
That'd be healthier, I think.
All right. So
Yes.
it's the
So,
holidays.
holidays,
Jonathan.
they're coming soon.
And because it's the holidays, by the way, guys, we have no topics, okay? Just very little preparation. But
There's plenty to talk about.
tons of preparation H, huh?
Ooh, I also know a lot about that.
Yeah. So with the holidays, I'll just tell you what I'm doing, John, because I'm me. I went to like BBTS and I'm like going like, is there so they have like a bunch of sales, a bunch of
Should
clearance
we
stuff.
should we bring those up and let
Yeah,
people
let's
see
bring it
them?
up. It's a
You
bunch
know,
of clearance
we
stuff.
have the we have the power of visual aids.
That's true. Okay. Visually, we have AIDS. What? Um, yeah. Any updates on Flipboard? Flipboard is in production, and we have the packaging. I'm very excited about. If anybody cares, okay. Well, I mean, you asked, Mike, so I guess you care. Why can't I click on Mike? Oh, here he is.
We do have figures of the year, but does J mean something else? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Go ahead.
No,
Not
but
for this live
so
stream.
we have the boxes now that are printed. That the figures are all packed. So now we have the boxes that are printed, and They have the whole nice flip board and the champions. It's gonna be sexy. It might be a little too sexy. It might be like an NC-17 kind of affair, but um, I
Now I'm
think in the
interested.
next week we are gonna have to decide like the shipping of it all and the date, like when it's gonna show up on a boat or whatever. So it's getting there.
Yeah, it sounds miserable.
I think people are gonna be very very excited for it. Um, oh yeah, the Super Musk too. I want to talk about that. That's a good point. It's a good point, Arturo. You
Wow,
sweet boy.
way to
Let's
be
have
on
the
it.
chat tell us what
If
to
it
talk about.
wasn't for Arturo, we'd be fudged.
No, I do want to talk about this, but what do you want to go to first, Jonathan?
Well, were there special thingies on here that you wanted to discuss, like the light up
So there's two
Godzilla?
things. I wanted to go to like those extreme sales, like that thing in the middle, the holiday Hot 100, and
Sounds like a
like
radio channel. It's
Casey
doing.
Kasem,
Yeah,
like I can't do it, my
yeah.
stupid
We
voice.
tried this before, and neither of us could get it.
Yeah, we can't do it. I didn't go through this whole list, but I was seeing if there was anything I wanted for a good enough price. Obviously, we get a bunch of Star Wars stuff that I
Ugh,
don't care
it's
about.
always littered with Hasbro.
Yeah,
Every deal on any website is always just like 80% Hasbro.
I know. Just a ton of Hasbro stuff. I don't know if that means that it's because like Hasbro stuff is just more plentiful out there. I kind of want that Popeye black and white.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that was a BBTS exclusive. $20 for might not
yeah,
be bad. A little
pretty solid.
little Popeye and sweet pea. Um, but like for me to justify, but I got to get like $50 worth of stuff. I don't want to just get like one thing and pay for shipping.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah. Um,
Hmm.
there's a lot of stuff I do not care about here.
Yeah.
Of course, that April O'Neil Universal, fuck that. Paid full price.
Oh,
It
there you
makes me
go.
mad. There you go. Sexy King of Fighters.
Hmm.
Tokadat Razor gifting 10 lucky people. Thank you, buddy.
Wow.
With the membership to end all memberships, except for John's membership. That's a pretty good membership, but I gave him some money earlier this month, so I don't feel bad for him.
All right.
Thanks, man. That toad. I paid full price for that toad too.
This seems like a good deal. SH Figure Arts Ryu for
Yeah, that's not bad for
$52.
$52.
About his actual Japanese retail price. Maybe a little less.
That's what he goes for in Japan.
In Japan, yeah, and then we mark it up here in the US, which is always very nice.
Yeah. Japan. Dun, 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 dun. I assume I feel like everything is like a Street Fighter. You know, I was going nowhere with that thought.
No, but that was a fun start.
Dude, there's a lot of like stuff I'm like not interested in here.
Yeah, 100 items to look at, and nothing has made me go, "Oh,
that Biff is kind of cool for $18, I guess.
yeah." If you haven't gotten them yet, yeah, that's good.
No.
Lots and lots of Hasbro. Quite a few statues. So if you're a big statue collector, I mean, you save some pretty good money on some of these statues.
Oh, look at that Mummy Mike for $15. Damn,
Yeah.
that's actually a really good figure too.
It is. It's a great one. One of the first in the line. Well, I'm getting bored of this.
Right.
If people want to go through and find something for themselves, I guess good luck. There's 100
I
items.
like that there's only 100 and we can't. Holy shit! There's 4 more pages. Yeah. All right. So I didn't. So I was between. I was trying to look at this, and then I was looking because I was feeling seasonal. I was looking at the naughty or nice figures. I'm not saying we have to go there, but those are those Christmas figures that are on BBTS. And I was like, should I get something from here? But then I just opted not because I already have a Krampus and a regular Santa. But these are cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
This is a cool little. Oh, I don't know. I didn't know they had a sleigh.
Yeah, it might be worth grabbing.
That's a pre-order though.
Well, forget it. First quarter of 2026. So
Yeah,
you won't even get it next Christmas.
I know. That's kind of a
Jesus.
bummer. You know. I
Expedite
mean,
that shit, man.
is that a centaur? Uh,
Yes, Santa. Yeah, yeah.
Santa. What the fuck is that?
Santar.
No, I don't. Sorry, naughty or nice. This is a bridge too far.
What are they
You know,
calling him? Where's his name?
it's
Not even. Okay,
Santa.
Santatar.
Yeah, Santa Tar.
No, that's stupid.
No, but
San-
this is terrifying. This is
Santar is the right name. Santar.
yeah. Not it shouldn't be Santa Tar. It should just be Santar. Who came up
Fucking
with that?
idiots.
No, that's evil. That's unclean. Um. Oh, I got a bunch of reindeer.
Oh. Well, these are saddles. So add-ons. And then yeah,
Okay.
these are but they do, yeah, still a bunch of reindeer. Well, that's fun stuff. In the wizard version, he studied at Hogwarts.
Yes. You're a wizard, Santa. I hear. Yeah, that's all the in stock stuff. Krampuses, lumberjack, Santa. I don't know.
I hate
I was
digital
debating
render.
like, do I?
I hate
Well,
buying from a digital render.
I know why can't they put it? These are shipping now, so they're okay. The Santa stuff I think is where it's at. Oh, Reed is here, dude. Yeah, you know that they're charging $5.50 for the Mesco turtle pack. Like the PBTS is flipping. By the way, kids,
Yeah.
this is why you have to follow. I mean, Johnny has his people. I got Toy Stalker. Ralph from Toy Stalker was selling that pack not more than 2 weeks ago, selling the TMNT Mesco 4-pack for $400. And with the Code House Hatter, you got it cheaper than well, you got it cheaper than Mesco, certainly cheaper than BBTS, who's charging $5.50. The
Yes.
$550 they put $150 on top of what that fucking thing is supposed to cost.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like made the $400 seem like a bargain. But that's what
Yeah.
BBTS does, especially with imports. There's like all the time. They'll have stuff. This isn't nearly as bad, but this is just an example. So they have this guy up for $89.99, where if you order it from AmiAmi, it's $67.
89.99. But how much is the shipping from
Right, which
AmiAmi?
is what everybody asks. It's $4 here, so we're talking like $95. And
Okay.
then over here, just depending on how fast you want it. If you're like, I can wait a couple weeks, then it's like $11 or something. You just do like a slow package.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Or you can go upwards of like 15 to maybe $20, depending on how fast you're wanting to get stuff. But there's not countless. There's easily countable times that I've made videos and talked and showed the price here. And sometimes buying one figure, it's not as really worth it. You might get
Right.
it 1 to 2 months before US websites get it, which if you're like, a reviewer is beneficial. If you buy 2 or more figures, then you're absolutely saving. Even when you pay the higher price shipping, you will pay less.
Got it.
But there's been times on here where they like basically double the price of these SH Figuarts figures.
Yeah, that's wild, man. Although I don't like how you said when I was like, "What's the shipping?" You're like, everybody at like like I'm just like a fucking like some chump. Okay, my question was valid and new. Okay.
Oh, that's a
Um,
good question. Actually, that's one thing nobody ever asked me is like, well, what's the difference in pricing? And I'm always excited to talk about it because it's still cheaper after.
how much is the
By the
thing?
way, I know you don't watch this anime, the Dan to Dan.
I've watched every episode, John, but continue, please.
For anybody that has been watching it or is aware or of this voice, the voice of this cat, who is a basically like a demon lady, Turbo Granny is her. So anyway, she gets put into this doll. It is the voice of Rita from when we were kids. Same voice actor.
The voice of Rita.
Yeah, Rita Repulsa from Power Rangers.
Oh, wow, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, because she sounds just like Rita, and I was like, "What the fuck?" So I went and looked, and I mean, she's been a busy actress for many, many years since Power Rangers. But yeah, that's her.
I actually have heard good things about this anime from
Yeah,
multiple people. So maybe it is one to watch, as
it's
they say.
the ones to watch. Did you have that? Or was that a regional thing for you?
What ones to watch?
Yeah, it was like Fox 11. Well, it's Channel 11 for me. Maybe it was a regional thing, but
No,
Fox TV for kids on Saturdays. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da, the ones to watch.
no, I didn't have that at all. I mean, at
Um,
least I wasn't in Miami.
so you can, as of today, pre-order this guy from Figma, but you can also get him from SH Figure Arts, which I'm like, for anybody that is into this and wants to collect this. Well, now where is he? Where is he?
I like this comment that Centaur reminds me of that person in the locker room that is way too comfortable with public nudity. He really does. Groggy hat. Yes, I'm very groggy. I'm sick. I'm sickly.
Poor boy. Well, let's move on,
Yes, Jonathan.
shall we?
Let's
We
please.
can build up to the Musk, the Super Musk. I think we'll have some. We'll each have our share of thoughts.
All my
Anything?
thoughts are complimentary.
Well, yeah, we're obligated because of the business connection you
Yeah,
have.
I go, everything Ace does is great.
As the sweat drips down your face.
Yeah. Ramen Toys. This is my favorite company.
Oh shit. Was there some? You said there was a figure on here that you wanted to talk about.
I want the Metal Gear discussion.
Oh yes.
There's a solid snake somewhere here. Where is it?
Where
Where is
is
it,
it?
chat? I blame the chat that we can't find this immediately. Sorry.
Fudge. Fudge butts. Well,
No, it's like
we should have
newer
already
than
seen
that.
it.
Huh?
We should have already seen it.
Yeah, we should have. Yeah, wait. Scroll down. Go nice and slow, John.
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry, no matches.
What the fuck? I just was seeing this Solid Snake. Who makes it? Is it
Well, we
Figma?
can. Figma makes it.
Is it Figma? Are you guys making a top 10 of 2024 list? Indubitably, I have to assume John is, even though he didn't tell me, he doesn't share anything with me, but I assume so.
Top figures of the year thingy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I'd like to make one, although I have a hard time settling on 10, and then I'll do like 20, and then people will say, man, that's stupid. That doesn't take any work to do 20, but
Saying that like that's too many or not enough.
like too many. It's like, but I have a
Oh
hard
yeah.
time.
I narrowed mine down to I have 11, so I'm gonna have like I guess either eliminate one of them or make one like an honorable mention.
Right.
But this will be the first time I've done that because last year I tried to do like a top moments of the channel, and nobody really cared.
Top moment of the channel. You know what? I can't do the voice.
Because there was
So
a
this
lot
is
of stuff last year, a lot of like unique things we were trying out with the channel, like the game show and the toy hunt
I
video.
still like that game show. You
I
know what
do
I mean?
too.
I know you
I
want
do
to give
too.
up on that idea because
Never. The what I dislike about doing that is that I was getting my prices from Figure 411, and we found out pretty quickly that the prices are inaccurate. Like even the original retail prices are wrong.
for figure four one. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's like, well, that's not really reliable. And like, who the fuck's going to do research on all these, whatever. Anyway, so Metal
Yeah.
Gear, solid. Saw a Snake Boy. So this is it's beautiful. I remember seeing a preview of an image somewhere that showed his the way they handled his articulation in his abdomen and stuff, and it's like
Yeah,
he's almost like if I remember correctly, he's almost like a cat where there's like their shoulders are not connected to their spine, so you have this kind of
yeah.
like incredible range.
I think that this guy is gonna have like almost like Yamaguchi style, like like articulation.
Yeah. Yeah, he almost has to.
Yeah, I think, and I want to say that this is like a 2.0 version of. Oh, dude, look how fucking cool that is, man. Just him, just like doing the crouch down. Got some bullet effects. God, dude, so many hours playing this fucking game.
Yeah.
Were you into Metal Gear?
Yeah. I mean not a ton, but I think it was like PlayStation 2, whichever one that was where you're on the boat. Is it this one?
Well, PlayStation One is
Or
when the
maybe
well, technically the first Metal Gear was like Nintendo, but like the one
yeah.
that started everything like popular was like PS1, and then you had Snake Eater, I think was part three, then or no, Sons of Liberty. I went through all of them and I can't remember which one, but like
This is
I
going
think
well.
the Snake Eater was the one where you go into the past and you fight Big Boss or whatever. It's fucking
Yeah.
these games are just awesome. And then even if you're like a Smash Brothers guy,
Yeah.
you know, this is like a good get. I eventually I want to put together like a Smash Brothers. I like this one right here. I like his little, you know,
Mhm.
his
Grippy
little
hands.
pose there. You can see his ass. You know what I mean? He's just America's ass. Um, but yeah, I had back in the day. I don't know. Do people remember this, chat people? But like, I want to say McFarlane came out with. Yeah, I think it was McFarlane. Super not posable, but pretty nice Metal Gear figures. And the build of figure, I think, was like a Metal Gear Ray or
Nice.
something. And he has figures based on what's up, Joey? Joey Halom, based on PS2 Sons of Liberty. Um, I don't know that. I mean, but this works for any really any Solid Snake.
So this is actually really smart design. I thought it was just going to be gripping hands, but it has like a clear plastic square so that you
Oh, you can
can
just put it.
yeah, see that?
Yeah, dude, look at his
Very
pose
smart.
holding the gun. Holy shit, dude, it's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah, very excited. This is the old one, I guess, from back whenever.
How much? How much is that JP? What? That looks like it's a lot.
Well, yeah, so this is a pre-owned and it's the older version, so it's just a street value's gone up. It's $189. So it looks like when it was up for pre-order back in the day, it was $50.
Oh, okay.
So I did want to bring this up on both of these sites. So 62.76 if you buy it from Ami Ami, or $87 if you buy it from Big Bad Toy Store. So
Got it.
this is what I'm talking about, folks. Like this is easily you'll and the thing is when you pre-order on Ami Ami, you basically just lock one in for yourself and you don't pay anything until they email you when it's ready to ship.
Yes, but here's the deal, guys. You cannot,
Well, I know.
you should not cancel on Amiyami because I've known a few people now that have gotten temporarily banned
Now, I'm
with
curious if those
canceling.
people canceled their stuff after they paid.
No, no.
Because whenever there was something last year, we talked about this. I had pre-ordered the Nendroid Patrick from SpongeBob,
Okay.
and I emailed them was like, "Oh, can I cancel this?" And they were like, "No." And I was like, "Well, but you never charged me." So I was like, "Well, I just won't pay for it." Whenever the email comes in and says, "Hey, here's the link, pay here and choose your shipping," I just won't do that, and nothing ever happened.
I'm not saying it happens 100% of the time because I've done that too. But if you do it multiple times, they will flag you. My buddy canceled, which I'm kind of pissed off about because I would have bought this figure from him. Is he pre-ordered the Daredevil, the Mafex, whatever Daredevil, and then he just decided he didn't want it, and they gave him like a temporary banning. There, so it's not like BBTS where you can indiscriminately cancel anything
Right.
you want.
Yeah. Other things I want to say about Amiami. You can, if you order a bunch of stuff, you can always log into your account and choose what to bundle your into different shipments. So if you're like, oh my god, I just did a pre-order yesterday or last week or something like that, you can go in and then alter, like modify the order to bundle them, however you want them to pack up. Which is
Yeah,
nice.
they're good. They're reliable.
Also, they do not have affiliate links, which is a bad thing for people that are reviewing things and then promoting the website. So I emailed them and they're like, "Oh yeah, we don't have anything like that. Sorry. If we ever come up with something, we'll message you." Which, I mean, that's a lot. I never expect a business to think of me a year later, and make sure that they tell me something.
Right.
And that goes for people that are like, "Hey, let me know when you have something back in stock." I've actually tried to do this, but inevitably I miss people. Thank goodness you can search keywords in Instagram.
Right. Yeah.
What I will say is that other websites like Kowkis, there we go. Kowkis, which is where everybody's getting their Joy Toy Turtles. If you want to support Mad Hatter, you can scan that QR code. Okay. And he does have a promo code. What is it? It's
Mad Hatter -KOWKIS.
It is Mad Hatter, not just Hatter.
No, it's Mad Hatter. One word. John.
Oh, that's so many words. All right, so that should save you like 6%, I think, right?
Yeah, save yourself some money on some Joy Toys. Why
Sometimes
don't
they
you?
like a few weeks ago they had 10% off, which was incredible. So you could just use that promo instead. As long as you're using our links, that's great. But if you want to support Mad Hatter, you do that. If you want to support me, which let's face it, that's what I want you to do. You can use this code. Same. I look at that. I even included your promo code in there. How silly! How silly! Because it won't work.
What a sweet boy.
It wouldn't work. It's my QR code. So if they used your discount code, it wouldn't. They'd just save 6%. You wouldn't get shit from it. So let's just keep that in mind, folks. We both. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff on there. If you like Haya Godzilla things or whatever, you can order on there. But
No,
this
but
is
yes, the Joy Toy is a very popular item there, as are these Lin Jung TMNT turtles. I'm always looking, as is John, for places where you can get toys internationally,
yeah,
and reliable, because sometimes that's like a scary thing. But these guys are pretty reliable.
yeah. They are really good at communicating.
Yeah, and they get it. They got it in before. They get it in before a lot of other people. I don't know how they do it, but
I think they're using that portal gun from Portal.
oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I don't know how they got a hold of that.
Yeah, I don't know. John, let's go through a little bit of the chat. Okay, let's
Okay.
make sure that we don't ignore these sweet people. There's like a ghost in my house today. What the fuck was that? Oh, by the way, there's a Garfield figure on this on Ami Ami 2 that looks pretty cool. That I might get
A what?
a Garfield the cat that eats lasagna.
Oh, yeah, an Android, right? This guy.
Yeah, an android. Dude, this Nandroid, before we go to the chat, is fucking wild. It has so many face. Look at all the faces. Dude, how are you not in on that if you're like a Garfield fan?
Yeah, it's this is one of those things like the SpongeBob that just fits so perfectly with their kind of
right?
chibi fat head style. Like it just
Yeah.
looks right.
Yeah, like sometimes Nandroids don't fit in with shit because like it's like so stunted and like stylized. But this is one where it's just like fucking like this is what he looks like. It's not like a stylized Garfield. Like these are his proportions.
Right.
So it's I don't know, man. I think this is like got to be like one of the best Garfields just by what I'm seeing here.
Yeah, I
You do
agree.
every face, literally every fucking face. His eating lasagna face.
Yeah, here's another Nendroid, which then just looks like looks like
Yeah, and that's obviously very stylized,
right.
but yeah,
Yeah.
they make great toys. All right, let's go through some of the chat. You got Dust Tape, Snake was on BBTS. I want to leave people out. Okay, not on the holidays. Nobody gets left down the cold. Slime Jim, 007 Max Factory, Reed saying Hatter makes a top 10 list 5 times over. Yeah. Reed is always giving me crap about my top 10 list because he knows I have no um, discipline when I make them. And I don't. I just love toys, guys. What can I say?
He's a toy boy.
Um, Joey with I have the Metal Gear Solid Snake version 1.0. I'm really curious if it's actually an upgrade or just a reissue. I would be curious too. And a
I
plate.
I would be very surprised if it's just a reissue on the
Yeah, it's
build.
probably an upgrade, which means Joey, you're gonna have to fucking get it. Okay, so cough up that money. Video Power Game, what's up, buddy? Top toy shopping experience or bottom toy shopping experience? I'm a top toy shopping experience kind of guy.
Yeah, you're a top.
Yeah. Top moment of the channel was Jonathan's intervention. Jonathan, your intervention was one of the if you were highlighting moments, that's got to be in the top 10 for sure. Maybe I'd say even top 5. Reed is saying the game show was exceptional, John. Okay, I think you're being a little too hard on yourself
Huh?
about the game show.
No, I've
Yeah.
never been hard on myself.
No, I think you are. Okay, I
I've made
think.
myself hard, but I've never been hard on myself.
I mean, whoa, hey, John, it's okay to cry. What is that scene in Goodwill Hunting where he's just like
He's like, I know.
he's like
It's not your fault.
John, it's John. It's not your fault.
I know. I know. I know.
No, John, you're not listening. It's not your fault.
No, I know.
Yeah, but really, it kind of is. So we don't have to keep on going
Oh,
with it.
let's take a turn. Ready to cry in your arms.
Talking about 20 figures doesn't take as much. I only do 10. They sound like smart people. Look at it. What a snarky. Shut your mouth, Print Rabbit. Okay. Let's keep going. I guess it's time to start buying from A Miami. Thanks for the tip. It's Amiyami. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Thank you. God bless us, everyone from London, UK. It's probably super Christmassy there. Okay, well, you got orphans there with the gloves that have the fingers in there, and they're asking for soup and shit. Dude, it's fucking.
Which is weird because like all orphanages, obviously time has changed things. Things are nicer. It's not as brutal to be an orphan as it was back in the day. However, every December in the UK, they force them. All right, lads, come on, get your new gloves. That's right, it's December the 1st. You've got to switch your gloves.
So they just make them. They just make them wear like.
It's for the atmosphere around town, and they're like, now remember, kids, every other weekend you have to live out on the streets.
Even though
we
it's
really have to, mister. Hey, you are taking on the role very well. I like it. We need more effort from the rest of you, like little Charlie here. Oh, it's just, I was just being, okay then.
Okay then. I love Orphan John. Chat's flying. I couldn't get it all.
Yeah, we had some super chats that popped up.
Yeah. How about to learn the true meaning of Christmas? Oh, because there's a ghost in my. John, if I get visited, John, let me ask you something. Okay,
Yeah,
if you're a storyteller as well.
I'm a storyteller as well.
If I get visited by a ghost, like, what's my character arc? Because like I'm already real nice, you know what I mean? So like it's not gonna, me walking out and being like, hey, and kissing babies and like I'm gonna give you a raise. It like that doesn't feel like it's
Ding
a
dong,
good
ding
character arc
dong,
for me.
ding dong, ding dong. Hello, everyone. No, your character. It's basically like Hatter, Hatter. I must show you your past. And you're like, what the fuck? And they're like, this is what I'm talking about. And they go back, and then it's all these moments where you've like completely ripped on a company, or like thrown in, like pinned someone's chat, took a screenshot, made it a community post,
Oh, okay.
walked around a convention and then like shit on something, like those fucking Metacom bears.
Oh,
They're like, we have to go even further back, and you're like, what the fuck? Through well, we just saw like 15 things. Yes, but we must go further to where it all started. And it's it's just that San Diego Comic-Con. Look, am I drunk? I mean, I've had a few, but we gotta fucking talk about this NECA April. $100, $100 fucking bucks to just throw in a plastic jacket.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah,
That's
there's a lot. There's
there's
a
a
lot.
lot. Can I say what would happen to you if you got visited by the ghost?
Please.
Okay, so here's what happened if John got visited. He gets visited by the ghost of past, and he's like, Jonathan, Jonathan, we have to go back to the past when you first started collecting action figures. And then so they go 3 weeks ago, right? And he's like, Jonathan, the date is November 20th, 2024. And you're like, well, okay. I mean, it's not that bad. Everything is, it's like, yes, but you have to learn a lesson about whatever. He goes through the past, and then the present is right here. Okay. The ghost of Christmas present is like, you have to learn to appreciate your partner. And then we're here, and then you don't, you're like, but I'm just kind of using that guy until I get to be like a Mr. Beast level channel, and then I'm just gonna dump him. And he's like, yes, but is that the right way? And then they show your future, John. And you know what your future is? Your future is you're wealthy because of your channel, okay? But he's like, but yes, but you don't have any friends. But because you're like, I don't give a fuck. And you tell that ghost to fuck off, and that's it. And you're just like, I'm wealthy, fuck you. And that's what you actually have an anti-character arc. You just like learn the value of money,
Yeah.
and then that's it. That's all. You're like, man, I got lots of money, and that's the whole story.
Oh, that's a good future.
Yeah.
I spend all my time in at home anyway. So what's the difference?
Yeah, exactly. So
Oh, I love it. I like you. Thank you for that. Trash around my plastic. Like 10 minutes ago, sent somebody $20. Hey guys, it's been a while. Happy Hanukkah holidays. Just a reminder: Figma figures run smaller, and Snake Eater is being re-released or and remastered. Remastered is the key word there, I think. Trash around my plastic. Good to see you again. It has been a while. And thank you from either of us. One of us thanks you.
I like how he separated Hanukkah/holiday. Hanukkah is a holiday, buddy, so you could have had him all in one go.
Right.
I love it. Thank you.
And here we go with the Video Power Gaming, giving somebody $5. Let's face it, it's probably you. Anytime I check out at any merchant, I don't have a code. I at least attempt House Hatter, Target, PetSmart, PetSmart. You need affiliate links with them.
Yes, you should definitely, guys. If you go to PetSmart, definitely put in code House Hatter for anything you can get, because you will you'll also get free doggy treats if you do that.
Yeah, you do have to go in the store and then just take them out of the bin.
Yeah.
And leave.
John, have you ever eaten a dog biscuit?
No. I did eat dog food when I was a kid one time.
Did you eat wet dog food or dry dog food?
Dry dog food.
Okay. Was it gross?
No, surprisingly.
Okay. I ate a dog biscuit when I was in my because I was a dumb teenager and I was trying to like be cool. Not that that's cool, but I was just like, I don't know. I was with my buddy. And it was like, these things like does it taste like cookies? It's just like it tasted like this a weird chemical-y taste.
Yeah.
Like for me,
right?
I didn't like it.
Yeah, some stuff some stuff basically just tastes like human food, and then other things are like, how would anything want to eat this?
Yes, yes, exactly.
Trash from a
Jonathan,
plastic with another $20 to one of us, or well, to one of us. Thank you from either of us. Hatter would turn into Flipper Frank mode and flip his fate.
I would flip my face. First of all, thank you for the super chat, bud. You guys, if you want to watch a festive classic movie, you should watch my the Flipper Frank
Yeah.
Christmas special from last year, because I go through. Well, not me. It's Flipper Frank gets visited by 3 ghosts, and that video was the first official time that it was like Flipper is coming, because at the end there's a, I don't want to give away the twist, but there is a little bit of a twist. But if you guys want a Christmas special to watch with your family, look up Flipper Frank Christmas special. Gather around the whole fit, because there's a whole, it's dramatic. There's a whole character arc. There's guest stars. Okay, I think tons of stars in that special. Go watch it.
Yes, I agree with everything you just said. Emperor Antonio knows what's up with the ending of our Christmas story.
Jonathan, tiny hat. Yeah, there's. I'm like, Jonathan, am I the tiny? Am I the tiny Tim in your Christmas special?
Yeah.
I'm like, Jonathan, please stream with me. We used to stream together, and I'm so cold. I just want to stream once. And you're like, perform. Get out here. You just tell me to leave.
Figma. So there was another thing here. Oh, yes. Hello. Brick something in the chat. So good to see you, man. And then we got a $10. Guess who got this super chat?
I'm gonna guess me.
Yeah. History has said that, like, and then his reasoning is he shops in my store.
Yeah, but I saved Video Power Gaming's life once.
Oh, that's pretty cool. War. But then he definitely owes you more than $10.
I put him on my shoulder in the war, and I was like, "Get to the chopper." We had a whole background together that I just made up.
Here's the thing: not a lot of people know that I do not watch your channel.
No, John does not watch my channel. But John, if you did watch my channel, you would see a whimsical Christmassy song. And thank you, first of all, Capitroni, for saying for saying. John, can you let me say thank you before you move off of his chat, please?
Yeah, but doesn't change. Okay, you have to see it so that you remember that's what you're talking about.
Because he said certified banger.
Yeah, it had a melody that felt very familiar. Like, yes, maybe you'd get if you tried to make money off of it, you could potentially get sued for.
Yes, I like that, John. I like that you probably watched that last video and you were watching the Jack Skellington part, and you were like, "Oh, this is kind of fun." And then it got to da 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 da, and you're like, "Fuck."
Yeah, I thought he got rid of the intro. Fuck.
John, can we have like a little intervention here about intros? Okay.
For you? Okay. Yeah. Stop doing them.
No. You don't stop doing intros.
Yes, intros, you do. You can even look at fucking one of the biggest channels that you and I were talking about just yesterday.
Who?
Angry Video Game Nerd. He used to have like a minute-long intro. Then he shortened it and changed it over the years. It'd be like a different style. And then it just got to the point where it's like, no, it's fucking gone. People are done with it.
Hold on a second. I guarantee you the best years of Angry Video Game Nerd had an intro. The best years. Okay. Hold on a second. When you were a kid, all right, and you sat and you watched Ninja Turtles, or you didn't like
that was different because that would come on like once a week.
Okay, so you're saying a 6 to 7. Okay, to me, an intro, if it's not too long, I'm not talking about like a 20-second intro, like a 6-second bump or something. It gives you like, it's like a familiar thing. Like you get there, it's like a little familiarity. Okay, I think I think that's what's fun about it. It's just like, okay, I'm tuning in. That's just my opinion. Look, there's some people in the chat that agree with you. Intros are not good. Intros suck. But I I really like intros. Again, I'm not talking about a long fucking intro. To me, it subconsciously puts something in your head that smells real good. It's like nostalgia. You love nostalgia. It's like, oh, I this is fun. It's like I'm starting to get things. It's like the Muppets. It's time to get things started. You know, and look, you'll have ADD people like too much new toys who's like, after 2 seconds, I'm out. Let ADD people be out. It's okay. But the people that want to
Now,
keep
this is how you're gonna
happy,
if you're gonna make a fucking intro, make it or get the fuck out. I want a 7-minute video, but 5 minutes is the intro.
all right. This again,
Now,
maybe
to your credit, yes, yours is 7 seconds long, which is the longest it should be. It's not overwhelming. There are people out there, any type of channel, but especially in our niche, that seem to have these long ass fucking intros that are like almost a minute long. And maybe for them, it's like, well, I honestly, I spent a lot of time making that, or I paid somebody to make it with this like graphic effects and things. And so I want to get my money's worth, and they play it every single time. But it's generally on channels that don't have like that many views or that many subscribers.
I agree. A long intro is irritating. But you know, you just want to get to it. But it's yeah. See, open, please. I this is what I'm talking. It's like part of my favorite thing when watching a wrestler.
If it's a
When,
good intro, that was the
is
caveat.
a wrestler that, and yeah, you've seen that intro, but come on, when you hear like da 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 and Stone Cold comes out, you're like people that hate intros. What do you want to see? Just like Stone Cold just walk out, like, hey, I'm here, let's wrestle. Like, the
Yeah,
fuck
but
was
what does
that?
the Saints go marching in have to do with anything?
First of all, it's not the Saints go marching in.
What
It's
is it?
Johnny. It's You should like this song because Johnny come marching home. Okay, and I use that because A, it was free, and B, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Die Hard with a Vengeance, and Die Hard with a Vengeance use that, and I've always loved that tune. It has nothing to do with anything. I know sometimes people are like, "Why do you use it?" I liked it because A, free, B, it's in Die Hard, and so yeah, there you go.
Most important, it was free.
Most part was free, yes.
As far as getting the hands out of the sleeves, hair dryer or hot water is definitely the way to do it. Now, I broke a hand. I think it was the hand that was on him by default because I couldn't get it out. Maybe it was the jean jacket. It may have been the jacket when I broke. One
Oh
of the other
man,
pegs I had to heat up and pull it out because the peg was actually in backwards. So like the permanent
yeah.
thing was in the arm and not in the hand, which was a real pain in the ass. I had to like pry it out. But the one that I broke, Mondo, like within 24 hours was replying and getting it back replaced.
Yeah, they replaced my. I also broke off Cyclops. This is supposed to be have like a nub on it. It just popped off. So there's something going on with some of these Cyclops hands.
Yeah.
So yes.
And it would be I'd be bothered and upset and like making sure people were aware if it wasn't so fucking easy to get them replaced.
Yeah, it's very easy.
Yeah, they're
Very
the
easy.
best customer service.
Um, I like some of these. Chat is divided on intros versus non-intros, but I guess that's what you want. Uh, I always skip it. You got to skip a 6-second intro. Holy shit. God, it's 5 seconds. What?
Well, it's funny is that to skip your intro, it's short enough that
That's
I
what I'm
think
saying.
you skip 10 seconds forward
Yeah.
at
No,
the least
I agree
amount.
with too much new toys here. So yes, minute and a half, 2 minutes. It's like, come on.
Yeah. Especially if
you know,
like the only reason a intro works for like bigger channels, not in our niche, is because they've been around for so long and it's just kind of like baked
right.
into it. But you'll even see those big channels like we talked about Angry Video Game Nerd, how they've just like shorten because people that have come there and watched you every time you make a video, they have to see that thing every single time. And
I
it's
get
like,
it.
I
I get
just
it.
get to the point of the thing. Then the most important, I think, are the people that are not familiar with the channel. So when the ones that are like 30 seconds to a minute long, they've never seen your channel before. Those people are leaving because they're like, this is just show me the fucking thing I came here for. You know what I mean?
All right.
You
John,
can keep your 7-second thing because it's short enough. It's mostly just
I get it. I get it.
completely disagree with running intros, but
You
yours
don't
is
like
short.
very
Yours
long
is
intros.
short enough, and now it's just kind of like it's just fun to talk shit all the time.
John, can you take Emperor's advice and just have it say this is your fucking intro and be your intro?
That would be your intro.
No, he was talking to you. He was saying, can you just do a 2-second intro and say this is your fucking intro for one video
Oh,
and completely demonetize all your
speaking of
John,
demonetized,
John can't curse, guys.
yeah.
Okay.
How does the angry video game nerd? He cusses like immediately, and his videos are all fine.
I don't know.
Anyway, maybe he's been around long enough. He's big enough. YouTube's like, we'll protect you. So Trash Around My Plastic sent $10 to one of us. Says, here's $10. Make at least one intro where it's like a Marvel comic book flip scroll and it's just pictures of old toys. Then just put your name, Johnny Nostalgic, over it. Then it fades into your music. Can I use that $10 and have somebody on Fiverr make it?
I like having a Marvel-ish. I like you having an intro, but you know what? We're different people, John. Okay. So that's okay. It takes all time.
Maybe I need to add an intro. It's clearly not working for me.
Yeah. Matt How Reviews, you like the lyrics too, right? The ladies, they all turn out and all feel gay when Johnny comes. Oh, he was doing the that's he's doing the lyrics for Johnny Comes Marching Home. He goes, and because at the end he goes, and we'll all feel gay when Johnny comes marching. Those are the lyrics, John. Okay. That's you can't argue the lyrics. All right. But I like I said, I use it. It reminds me of Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Yeah. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Huh?
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe that's the last piece of your intro.
Yeah. Laserpan says, let me do it in his voice. On Hatter's videos, I skip to 10 seconds from the end to get the point of the video and move on. That's my Laserpan. You literally can't do an impression of him because it sounds like a million other people. But I'm just joking. Yes. Okay. So
yeah,
I think
I like to. That's a good point. Yeah, I just want to hear you go. Comment, subscribe, drop me a like. See you next time. Bye bye.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. If you want to get there, I should do. You know what, John? I'm gonna do a video. One of my videos. I'm gonna do it in reverse, like Memento. I'm gonna start it off saying, and this is the thing, like and subscribe, and then how did Memento do it? It just kept on going back in time, and then there'll be another timeline of I forgot what that movie did, but I'll have fun with one and just
please have fun with one of your videos.
Yeah, we got there's $2.79 from Mr. Home Arcade, $2.79 from this guy who I thought he got banned, but I guess Mr. Home Arcade is here. You know what? We're not going to ban him. Okay.
I'll ban him.
For a small cup of Joe, at Hatter, you look tired. I am tired, and I'm also sick. Thank you to one of us, Mr. Home Arcade. Mr. Home Arcade, that's how he talks. He talks like that. Oh my god, it killed my throat. NECA's legal team is going to beat. John, did we say everything we need to say about NECA? What I don't
know. I mean, I made a thumbnail about their dials going in the dumpster for some reason. It was just that's the only thing I could think of the last few weeks was like taking the whole dial and just throwing it in a dumpster. Obviously, I'm not going to do that. That's like I love the thing. It doesn't prove anything, but it was just like the image I kept having in my head because they've kind of started their own fire over these dios. We've had a couple.
What about a NECA parody song about but we didn't start the fire? You know what, guys? I actually maybe it doesn't have to be a NECA song, but I would love to do. This would take so much time that I don't think I could do it this year. But I would love to do like a "We Didn't Start the Fire" and like name all of the shitty, weird things that happen in the toy industry or something.
Yeah,
and that could be a fun fucking song.
I do like that. You better pay for it now. We sent the second, now it's in your possession. You better pay for it now.
I like the little dance you did when you
Well,
started
it was
the
very
yeah.
feels the 80s. The hard part is going to be like the speed vocals.
Yeah. Donnie Lap, Donnie Lap, Donnie Lap.
Donnie Lap, take a stab.
Take us.
We can definitely do it. Oh, Donnie Lab, take a stab, ship it free. Here's your fee.
Oh man,
No, what
this
rhymes with
song has to
band?
happen
What rhymes with band?
with band.
Yeah.
Do you want a soft
Oh,
rhyme or a hard
okay.
rhyme?
All right. Donnie's Lab, take a stab, shipped it free. Here's your fee.
No, you need. I feel like you need
Take a
another act.
stand. Take a stand. Now you're banned.
Yeah, yeah. Donnie, take a stand. Now you're banned. NECA tells you, go pound sand. That's
Yeah.
a hard one. But that's an easy to sing song.
It is for
Like
sure.
some songs are a bitch to sing.
Yeah, a
That one
song
is
where
one
you
of them.
just have to speak is an easy song to do.
Yeah, you're
One,
just
yeah,
that song is just like dun 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 dun. It's not very vocally taxing.
but man, did it leave a mark on our world.
It's very deep you got there, John. At the end. Boy, did it leave a
We got
mark on our
Emperor
world.
Antonio Cetopia with the $10 said, "This is a tip on Jonathan's channel." Well, there you go. Thank
Yeah,
you.
but you know
But
what?
it's
But
probably not.
he also left this
Oh,
Jonathan. He said there's a tip on Hatter's channel, which I guarantee you these are reversed because it's like he's gonna,
that would be the
you
fun
know.
thing to do.
Yes, thank you.
So I can't trust anybody anymore.
Thank you for super chat. What if that's the end?
I'll eat a bunch and get real fat.
I like that you did like a fat like
Yeah, it's yeah.
yeah. Joey says ChatGPT can write this
Fuck
song.
Chat GPT. That's not as fun and funny as what we just did.
I don't know, John. ChatGPT is pretty funny. They're coming for us.
Yeah, I mean, for anybody that doesn't remember, I did write. I wrote a rap song about you, and then used an AI generator for the second song, the sequel.
That's still one of the funniest. Oh, here's a good one. Here's that. Send it back. We command. Do it, or else you'll be banned.
Yeah, that's good. That's what we needed. Thank you, TiVo, for that.
But yes, I don't know. On the NECA of it all, if we're being for serious, sorry, John, you want to read this first?
Yes. 5 Great British pounds, isn't it?
Right, British pounds. There,
Great British pounds, isn't it?
you've got to read it in a British accent, isn't it?
He's like, I'm never fucking sending them money again. NECA sent a duplicate Totally 80s Alf. I've emailed them 4 times, no response. Am I still in good standing? $313 each in your joint account. So, thank you, obviously, first of all, for the Great British pounds.
The British.
We should just call them pounds. Why do we call them British pounds?
Is that a British Seinfeld? He's just
What's the deal? What's the deal with British pounds?
What's the deal with the British pound? Fuck
Yeah, you're so good at that. So that is a good question. So I've emailed them multiple times about my Ronin Splinter. Now, granted, I got my bank to do a chargeback and give me that money. I don't know if NECA knows that. I don't know that they're so deep into their own accounts that they know what the fuck is going on. And the fact that they never acknowledged an email prior to my bank doing that. And last week I emailed them. The title was like something like Accidental Second Lab or Donnie Lab or something like that. It was something like attention grabbing. And then the whole thing was like, hey, it looks like I got a second lab. Just please let me know what I need to do. They never replied to that either. But if they did reply, I was going to go, oh, great. Can you guys answer my other email?
Yeah.
So I couldn't even bait them with that. They just, and it's a personal account. Doesn't have my first name in it either. So I don't know. They DM me on Instagram because I commented on one of their posts about not replying to emails. Their DMs, whoever's running social media seems to be a different person from the emails. That's the way they acted anyway. And they were like, "Give us the case number and blah 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 blah." And I was like, "No, just answer your emails. I don't want that stuff associated with my brand, you know."
Yeah.
But
Just to piggyback on what you're saying, I have no faith that they will be able to like figure out who sent what refund is going. I have a buddy, I think I mentioned this a few times, that is still is that my kid?
it's
I
the
have
ghost of Christmas past.
Yeah, I have a buddy that is still he's sent like 5 emails about basically like can you send me a label so I can send you back the thing, and he's gotten nothing, and he's like I'm not I gotta chase you, so he's done with that. I is this true? This kind of distracted me too from Devin Decker. NECA keeps threatening to send me a label for me to send back the leg lamp I got instead of a monsterizer, but it still has not arrived. Also, still no that's wait. So this is not just happening with Donnie Lab shit.
Well, I knew it was happening with the baby Beetlejuice. Those
That's
customers
right.
got the same emails.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. What is that, John? Hold on a second.
Yeah, go
It's
ahead.
not good. Hold on.
Well, so Devin, so you ordered a Monsterizer and they sent you a leg lamp instead, and they keep saying, "Well, send us the leg lamp back," and you are essentially at this point holding that leg hostage until you get your Monsterizer, which is the right thing to do. This reminds me of I mean, they did this with TMNT3 and the Kino with the scooter. When things were breaking or people were having issues or whatever, they would ask you to send, half the people would have to send back the entire box of everything and get a replacement many months later. And then other people would just get the part that was broken. It made no sense. All I needed was a hand for Kino. They were like, no, you have to send the whole thing back. Meanwhile, I'm seeing like Twitter and Facebook posts of getting like fucking torsos for their figures, like joints. They had to like disassemble their figure to put a part together, and I couldn't get a hand.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but you brought up the fact with your Jack Skellington that you have to send back the whole figure, and then if they have another one to send you, they will. Otherwise, they'll refund you, which is so fucking stupid.
What kind of shit is that, dude?
That's like it's maximum worst customer service.
It's horrible. And
Because they wouldn't even send you the broken one back. That's not an option.
no.
That's a weird ass way to do it, because it's like we just wasted money on shipping. We spent money for you to send us that one, and now we have to refund your figure because we didn't have another one. So all we did was spend money on shipping.
Right. Right. No, but what's fucked up about the Jack Skellington one is that they know that if I really want this figure, I'm just going to keep the faulty thing because I don't want to take a chance and send it. So that's their way of going. That problem just fixes it. It's like the two Bobs in Office Space. It's like we corrected the problem. It just fixes itself. It will basically like tell this guy to fucking fuck off. It's like, and I wonder, like, when people ask for returns, like with a company like that, do you consider the source? Like, meaning like if let's say somebody asked me for like, hey, this thing was broken or something like that, and then I look in their account and I notice that they pay thousands of dollars to our company. Does that factor in, or
It should
or
not ever.
it should not, like
Everyone should be treated the same. Everyone should be treated as if they do spend thousands, even if they only spent $35 since the first time they were a
yes,
customer.
in theory, yes,
Because
but
that first time $35 person might eventually be the thousands of dollars.
no, I understand, but sorry, but what I'm saying is like on their side, is there
Oh,
some kind of like justification
no, they
to
don't fucking
going
look.
like, like why do we send this or why don't we send that, or I don't I just really don't get like why did my buddy get like for his Kevin Eastman, why were they just like, oh, cool, we're just going to, again, they haven't sent it to him yet, but they're like, we'll put you on a replacement list. But then for me, it's like you got to send it back, and then maybe like I don't understand like the inconsistency
Yeah.
in this.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to understand it. Is it a thing where I don't spend enough? I don't know. Like what's like what why is one treated this way and the other treated this way? By the way, too, guys, like I have, and I'm not telling anybody who got an extra lab what to do, okay? Or I would never, you do what you want to do, but I don't have any faith in the company that they can keep track of like who sent what, who gets a gift card, who's
Yeah,
in good
we know that
standing.
some people, at least 2 people, I think, have gotten their
I
$100 gift
saw,
card.
I saw.
But yeah, I would have I would not, even if I got the label from them and sent it back, I would not be confident that they'd be sending me $100.
No. And I feel like that $100 will come with stipulations anyway.
Yeah. And then to find out later that their program that launches next year or whatever for being like a premium customer, those dollars to get you there, $400 a year, only counts on turtle stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And by the way Turtles is doing and the way just the industry is doing right now, they're not banning any high rollers. There's no this whole thing, which
No.
is, huh?
No, I don't think they're gonna punish anybody, but the people that should be in the reward program, there are people that I think have clearly spent that money on turtle stuff even, and it doesn't add up. Like the points just don't.
Right,
It's
right,
like, whose line is it anyway, man? The points don't matter.
right. I like this line right here. It's like, yeah, how you treat your smallest is the true measure of your success and your values. Um, isn't Jack so? Yeah, that's the other thing. Like that Jack is still on their site, so it's like, why can't you just give me the replace? I'm just asking for a dumb head.
Yeah,
Like,
the solution there is we'll send you a replacement. If we are Jada Toys or Mondo or any other good company, we'll just send you a replacement. End of story. Alternatively, they could say, we'll send you a replacement and there's a label in the box, so please just put the old one in the same box and send it back out. And if you don't send it back to us within 30 days, we charge you for the second one.
right, right, yeah, easy peasy. Atomic Disport says, I'm glad to catch you guys live. I want to ask you how you feel about the wrestling TMNT box, and do you think they will reissue cartoon style TMNT with those bodies since they're new? Oh, I think for sure they will do a regular cartoon Archie Turtles. What about you, John?
I don't know.
Okay. I'm in the reward program. um, bro, they don't know how to handle a company.
What's really sad is the only thing I really want from them right now would be a shredder, just because I've wanted a shredder. I don't have one.
Which shredder? What
Cartoon
1990?
shredder.
Oh,
So whenever that comes out, I would be buying it. If they ever made a Tempestor, I'd buy it. There's nothing else that I can really think of that'd be like, oh, I definitely would want to get or need to get. And even with buying those two, a Tempestor or a Shredder, I wouldn't even do a review of them at this point.
yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of ill will that's happening here. Michael said, "Have you guys thought of calling for a boycott?" Okay. Here's this is like my thing with like. First of all, not that us calling for boycotts is going to mean anything, but like boycotting is a very strange. It's not a strange practice, but the difficulty with some of these things and boycotting is like with boycotting, you have to really adhere to it and mean it. And that's number one, because a lot of times people will boycott this and that, and they don't realize that they're still dipping. They'll be like, "I'm going to boycott this," but it's like, you can be, you look like a hypocrite for some things. The other thing is, NECA has a lot of great artists that we know, okay, and many of you guys know, and it's a shame, like you don't. It's like I feel like I don't want to punish. And again, this line is slowing down, but it's like I feel like I don't want to punish like the artists that do like really great things. You know what I mean? It's a lot of hard work to make action figures. It's a lot of like it's difficult. So it's just like one of these things where, look, at the end of the day, buy what you want. You know what I mean? But like, um, it's a shame because the good people in a company will suffer. Because I will say this about like NECA, as much as I give them shit, they have a lot of great like employees, not in customer service, which I have a feeling they have one employee there, but they have a lot of great artists.
Yeah.
I just feel like so those guys have to suffer, and those because like you look at their stuff, it's very inspired stuff. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's like one of those things. There's no like real right or wrong answer. It's
No.
like, but at the end of the day, they will boycott themselves. Like this will have diminishing returns.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Those are really valid points too. Yeah, it's always something that you need to consider is like if you got a lot of people to stop with the thing, what about the employees? But at the same time, it's like it's a company. You can't just forgive the company on the behalf of any employee that works there because at the end of the day, it's still just a suck 'em dry company that doesn't give a shit about employees. Like bottom dollar, whoever's running it, whoever's like the head guy, penny pinching everything. If they have to let team members go, they don't fucking care. They're the last people to get hurt would be the high ups, right? The executives or whatever.
Right.
They'd have
Yeah.
to lose a lot of money.
Yes. I think we had a super chat here, John, if I'm not mistaken. But this UI
Here
does
it is.
not segment.
It's on the
Oh, I
screen.
think you got it. Okay. We got a lot of chats, guys. Sorry, we're just going through it. Super chat 4.99 USD. Everyone got the normal .10 allowed. They ordered should just ship back just a full box of junk. So next, dated with I mean, well, thank you first of all for the 4.99. John, what do you think the ratio is? We don't know how many labs are out there, but like, what do you think the ratio is of people sending it back? If like, let's say 100% pool, like how many do you think will actually send them back to NECA?
Well, so many of them got sold already. So I would
Right.
say probably like 63%.
You think 63% are
Yeah.
going to send them back?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because I mean there aren't that many out there, but there's so many people that are waiting on them. I think that is the point that is pushing people to be like, yeah, okay. Because I would be the same way. Like all of this stuff that's happening, I thought about making a video last week or the week before when all this shit was going on, and I was like, you think about the people that don't have their lab that have been waiting forever because of this mistake. And that's the
Mm,
only way they're going to get a lab now is if you send it back. So there's like that moment where you're looking at the lab on the floor and then you're like, you know what? I'm going to send it back. And then you go to write an email to get a label and you see, oh, they emailed me first, and you read it and it's so threatening that you're like,
I know.
I'm not going to
I
fucking
know.
send it back now. Like
Yeah.
that, it's like you want to stick it to NECA for that, but at the same time, you don't want to screw over the person that's missing it.
I think, dude, I think 60, that's what I would be surprised if it went over 20%.
Yeah, I
I
don't
would be
know.
surprised if 20, I would be surprised if more than 20% of all the people that got labs send them back.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many factors too. It's like some have already been sold, some don't see all of this communication. Some people are trying to send it back and don't get a reply.
Yeah.
So I think that 63% is the people that would be willing to do it if all of the cards lined up properly, especially for $100. If it was all like a positive scenario, if NECA would have sent that email and left out the whole like you'll be banned kind of shit, like threatening
Yeah.
and all this stuff.
Opening with a threat was fucking
Yeah.
stupid. What a stupid, probably one of the dumbest moves I've seen a company make. So that's why. I mean, when we ridicule NECA and other people do, it's like it's that we're ridiculing that. Like that's stupid. Like whoever made that, whatever corporate bean counter fuckhead made that decision. So yeah. Anywho, Andrew Moeller. Several months ago, when I ordered Savanti Romero from Target, I got two, but one had a different person's name on, so I took that one back to Target. Looked at the guy, eventually got it. Had a different name on it.
Yeah, that's weird. Like a sticker on the figure.
Oh, like it was like something in the back or whatever.
I don't know. How does that happen? Two different packages, but one got dropped off. I don't know.
Once again, here's your chorus. NECA called you a liar, said you didn't buy it, and you're trying to hide it. What's the tune? What's the? Is that we didn't start the fire? I just got. You know what? I just want for my next thing, John. It would really help me if the chat just came up with lyrics for the song, because lyrics are hard.
Yeah. What would art? It's not Chat GPT, but it's Chat something that plays on us.
Did your brain just snap?
Yeah, Chat GPT, but it's our chat, so it's not GPT. It's Chat. What?
Oh, I don't. Yeah, I don't know
what GPT stands for. Anywho,
anyway,
NECA called you a liar. Said you didn't buy it, and you're trying to hide it.
All right. Now I feel stupid that I didn't put that together.
Yeah. This is the best way to do videos. Forget intros. Change my mind on intros now. Just start a video with FU is the best way. Yeah. If you watch this, you're a piece of shit, and then get into it. That's your intro.
John,
people know everything they need to know.
I know, John, can you do me a favor on your Ko-fi store?
Oh, that's pretty good.
Can you send one person something by mistake and then demand that they send it back and say, like single out one person who buys some of your Ko-fi stuff and just make them a target, like send them something for free and just do this whole rigmarole. I think it'll be a lot of fun, and threaten them and say that you'll be banned from my Ko-fi store. Can you do that?
Considering how many people don't read emails or the direct messages on Ko-fi when it is about their actual purchase and trying to make sure that they got, like, there's a lot of people have bought the billboards, and it's like, it doesn't matter what I type in the title or in the first, you must read to order. Doesn't matter what I write. People will buy just the print and not get the frame. And then if I get a reply from somebody, almost always it's somebody going, oh, my bad, I'll go get the frame. It's like, yeah, no worries. I just want to make sure you got it.
Okay, you know what?
But some people don't read that stuff.
Dude, you are so right. And I'm finding that now. So I have, if you go to Toy Stalker, some people know we're selling like these. He has a stock of Flipboards, and he have Flipboard art prints. There are still, dude, like at least like 10 people that have paid us for the Flipboard art prints months ago, and we are trying to send it to them. We have emailed them countless times, and we're like, and they paid for it, and now all we need is their shipping stuff. It's like, please let us, like, and it's true. It's like we cannot, like these art prints. Yeah. So I don't know what to do. I don't, like, what do people do in this case? Like, you know, like
I don't know.
I'll give them another 2 tries, huh?
Refund it.
Sure, but like, I don't want them getting pissed off later. Like, hey, you refund, because these are limited.
Yeah,
once we're out of these coins, we only have so many of these coins.
Well,
so
it's probably good for you to make a community post, which will only hit a fraction of your viewers, and then either make a dedicated video or make sure you add that in a video that will get a lot of views.
Okay. I mean, I'll, to be very honest, I don't know how the backer kit works. I don't know that I can even refund some of these. I don't know. Like, but we've tried. Dude, I like, and I'm talking about, it started with like boilerplate emails that everybody got. Yeah. And now we're talking about like personal emails, like, hey, like there's no way that the spam is catching that. So I don't know. I guess sometimes people just pay for stuff and then they just, I don't know, they just check out or something. But like, it's like, I feel bad. It's like, you know, like I don't want to cancel their order if they want it. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. If you are watching this and you want to purchase something and disregard emails on how to get it, you can buy now through Toy Stalker. The good thing is when you buy this through Toy Stalker, your information's there, so you don't have to really worry about it. You'll get
Right. Yeah, this is
yeah. It's hard. It's
exactly.
going to be hard to ignore this one and just make it stuck inventory. Does Code House Hatter work on this?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's fucked up. Oops. Yeah, well, be part of history and support the Flipboard.
Yeah, don't you want to be part of history, bro?
I do. But that link is available in my link tree because we can't get Mad Hatter to make a link tree for the fucking life of him.
Wow.
Please do it. It's free.
I will. All right.
But anybody that's ever buying anything from me, all of the stuff is here. Or if you're just looking for discounts and stuff, I have a section here for affiliate links. So if you're just buying on Amazon, just click. Doesn't matter. Just click on there and then buy whatever kitchen aid mixer or whatever you need to buy. All of these are the same way. So you get a promo code with KOWKIS. That's the only one that has a promo code. So save 6%.
Don't you have a promo code for EE or no?
I think there is, but I don't know what the fuck it is. I always recommend people as long as you use somebody's affiliate link, it doesn't matter if you use their code. The code is basically just incentive for the person promoting it for their buyers or their audience. So like, hey, we can save you 6% if you use my affiliate and my code. But you could use my affiliate and somebody else's code and it still works for me. So everybody should be using the Honey plugin to save because there's better promo codes out there always.
Spinning Art just gave one of us 99 cents. Thanks, buddy.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. That's 99 cents you could have been spending at the
I got 99 cents and a dime ain't one.
Yeah. Oh, and here's another 99 cents right out of Johnny's pocket. If you guys can, please watch the video I did. Not to plug myself, but this is kind of a secret.
I love when you plug yourself, though.
I did a video where I went over John stuff. If you don't know,
that video.
And Abysai photography and avionics. It's the level up video.
Yeah.
This is a good one because this just shows like all the cool shit you could do with a street scene. And there's more. John had reminded me there's other people doing like street scene stuff. Abysai sold out of the blue doors.
Yeah.
But I think he still has 4 or something. Like he has a small amount of which one?
3 of the brown ones.
Yeah, 3 of the brown ones. They're all good. These doors are fucking great for $25. And they open, by the way. So check that out. Avionics sold out of his lights. Okay, obviously the Hatter bump is very strong. But then John, I also go over some of John's stuff too. And so if you want to like flavor up, if you want to juice up these street scenes for not a lot of money,
you can buy more.
You can. Oh, okay. So you restock them. They're really good. And I like making a video like this, not just because I'm kissing John's ass, but like I like making like a customizer video like this because like there's some really good customizers out there. So I
like doing that too. I really enjoyed working with other creators to show off stuff.
Yeah. Oh, we got $4.99 from the king himself, John, the NECA king.
Oh.
All right, so we're talking about NECA.
Yeah, if there's anybody you want to go after for the NECA problem, it's the king.
Yes, with the $4.99, one for the Hatter. As far as I'm concerned, you can plug himself. I didn't read it before I was reading it in real time, and then I got to the end. I do. Thank you, sir. Thank you, NECA. NECA King, please, can you tell NECA just to maybe relax with some of their practices? Maybe tell them to ease up on the Donnie's Lab shit since you're the king over there. Although maybe it's kind of works like like England, where like the king has no real power. It's the prime minister. So maybe we need the NECA prime minister to make those choices.
Oh, that's a good point.
You
Yeah,
know, like
NECA King is just for show.
yeah, it's just for sure. It's just like the monarchy is just like
And a lot of incest.
and incest. I mean that's true. Um, link to the OnlyFans video of how to plug himself. Yes, guys, look out for my OnlyFans as well. I'll be starting that soon too. All right, great. Let's end off on the Musk, John, before I get fired for my job that I got to go to.
Yeah,
I don't think
and
it's
anybody that
here.
wants one of these things, now's the time to get it. Oh, 210. Shipping's probably like $50. You can also get it on Big Bad Toy Store for the $2.99. So whatever you want to do there. And
Yeah.
he should be selling the kit separately. You can buy just this set somewhere.
You got to be in on this, right?
It's really hard to say no. I don't know where the kit is by itself, but I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be available.
I thought everything with that razor thing was included.
Yeah, everything's included with the razor, but I thought he said that he's going to sell, and maybe it's not up yet, that this was going to be available by itself so you could add it to existing ramen racers.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, they won't have the grunge look that these have, but
so grungy.
So grungy, isn't it? What did we want to look at? The Musk? Where the fudge is it? It's not on here yet, huh? Can't even get a sneaky peeky. Let me sneaky your peeky.
I like this question. I don't know how is your OnlyFans gonna have an intro? I am out if yes. Damn it. Okay. No intro for the OnlyFans. We just get right to it. We get right to all the hot action. Where can we find info? No, you go to Ramen Toys YouTube page.
We're not gonna watch a video.
That's the only. I mean, maybe their Instagram, but the only thing I saw was that video. Their Instagram probably has only hats. John, you're missing gold, man.
I know. I'm trying to fucking lose my mind because I'm in a private browser, so it's like nothing's logged in or anything, so it becomes a real
John, it's okay. Just say, obviously, you got to hide your porn. Obviously, you got to make sure X videos is closed down. We got it.
Yeah, I don't want it to be like when Jay from Geek Dad Life goes to his own website because he has so many placeholder ad spaces or whatever.
Right.
And then it's like women's lingerie or something like weird for
Jay's
men.
Weird. He's a weird dude.
It's like, yeah.
Guys, Jay from GDL, he's into some weird kinky stuff.
Mine's all action figures.
The Dre Mac show. Hold on, John. We got a super chat right here.
Why does it have my name over this?
Okay, $4.99. Thank you, sir. Great conversation, guys. Big fan of both of your channels from a fellow YouTuber. Well, thank you, sir. Keep YouTubing. Yeah. And I was going to say keep the faith. I guess there's no real faith in this. It's just you just do it or you don't. But thank you, sir. Yeah, here you go. I mean, honestly, guys, you know, you should go to the Ramen Toys. You should subscribe to Ramen Toy channel because he puts up some good videos there, and he goes through a whole. I mean, this is a long one, right? He goes through a whole thing with the.
It's like 6 minutes. Yeah, this one here.
Yeah. I love. I'm not going to say where he got this idea from, John.
Oh, I remember the live stream.
Okay, but I love that he put the little hole that mousers may break through. Okay.
Yeah.
They may break through this hole. I love that. John, you know what that means too for you. You gotta we can use your tunnel background or something because I don't want that just looking into a wall. You know, I want that, you know, I want there to be something there.
So what you're saying is somebody could go here and use this.
Yes.
I mean, maybe it probably won't fit by default. We'll see. Actually, yeah, it would. Because the space here is just perfect.
Oh, John, be careful. We got the man himself. right here,
Uh-oh.
or somebody hacked his account.
Right, yeah. It's not on the website. Go to muskbitcoin.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
So Ace, this if this is Ace, we'll know because if it's not, he'll be talking about Bitcoin or Dogecoin or whatever. So, yes, the Musk is not up on the website yet, Johnny. Of
Yeah,
course,
I think it
I
was
knew
an
that.
Elon.
I was
It's
testing you.
Yeah, it was Dogecoin, wasn't it? It
Yes,
was Elon Musk Toys Ramen
yes. The
Doge.
guys, when Ace is here, Ace is kind of like Santa Claus. So, any questions you have for him or any demands you want of the Musk, list them in the chat. He will do it. Okay. Like if you say, hey, can you include this? He kind of has to say yes. So just let him know any stuff you want. Yeah, this is going to be hot. This is what you're looking at right here. This is like so the Musk has like its regular quote unquote version, and it has like a deluxe super Musk version that's
Yeah.
like two of them and like a street and this and that. I gotta have one of those sexy things because I'm just gonna stuff every fucking thing into the Musk.
Yeah. The nice thing here is that he has broken things down as maybe you don't want the sewer portion and you just want a street portion, or vice versa, or you just
Right.
want, so you can get just this thing or you can get just the street thing. And then you can place these things wherever you want, the little grates and stuff, and this little tubey dump butt dumper. And then what? Does the door open? The door opens, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Here we go. Obviously the lights. There's lights in this thing, and there's lights in if we didn't look at that before, here in the sewer, which is incredible.
Did you notice did you notice what's here also, John? What he's attaching right there and what's at the bottom?
Vents.
Double vents. I mean, Ace, thank you for the nod to my channel by putting those vents in there. Obviously, I've copywritten the vent, but because Ace is a friend, I'll obviously let him use that. But yes, you get some vent action right there as well.
Yes. So the street topper goes on top of the sewer if you want. And obviously it has all these seams because it's going to be broken down into smaller packaging. I'm very curious of how much people will, how possible is it to be modular? So this is what, if I was there, or if Ace wanted to send me one to test, I would want to break this thing down and say, okay, can I do a half layer? Can I do a half street?
Right.
Can I do half a layer and stack a layer on top of the layer?
Right.
So it's too tall, but it's half the width. Can I do that with this wall? Can I put this? Well, it probably visually look best to put. Well, no, you can't because of this brick. Anyway, yes. So that's that. That's my brain. You get a ladder so you can get up to. You. Let's see. How can we find this without watching his whole? I'm gonna rather try to find this for 10 minutes versus just watching the video for 6.
Yeah, maybe you just play the video.
He's going to copyright strike us and demonetize our 35 cents for this stream.
Guys, so you get a manhole. If you want to pop a turtle head just looking
now
up through the manhole.
Since we're watching Ace, can you talk like you're Ace?
I can't do an Ace impression.
You probably shouldn't. I was trying to set you up.
Hello, I'm Ace. That's my Ace impression. Ace says if you accidentally ship you a Musk, you can keep it. There you go, guys. That's official. Screenshot that right there.
Yeah, that'll hold up in court.
Oh, we got Needles right here, my buddy. I'm excited for the street topper. What's going on, bud? Ace says you can do a half, by the way, John, to answer your
I had that
thing. Look at all the sexiness with the lights. Okay. There's no sound on this, is there?
Oh, I muted it.
Oh,
because we were going to talk.
Oh, we were gonna. Oh, sorry,
It'll be
sorry.
crazy. But yeah, so here's the Super
Oh my
Musk
God! Look
in
at the
all
whole
of its glory.
thing.
So let's play. Yeah, so you can do the brick thing.
Do 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 do
Look
do
at
do.
that. There's so much
That's
going on.
that's the sound. That's the track when the Mousers came through in the video game. It went do 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 do. That was do 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 do. That was a video game
What's
level.
the cartoon one when it happens?
Oh, I mean, the cartoon was it happened so many times, but like I'm associating the video game music. Do do
Yeah.
do do do
The
do do.
cartoon, there's only like 3 songs they use in the whole thing, so it could just be
Hey, that's pretty good. You watched the cartoon, Jonathan.
So, the nice thing about this is, the price, Ace, please correct me if I'm wrong, is $3,000?
I mean, it's 2,999.99.
Oh, yeah. Well, so that's
So
why
it's
I
a little
had
less.
that disclaimer at the beginning. So $300, I think, for this whole if you do the Super Musk, which means
Yeah,
you get
guys.
the
So please
right.
understand. If so, okay, $300. Each one of those things at the bottom is the size of a $300 NECA Donnie lab. So you understand what you're looking at
Yeah.
is what you're seeing right here is if you took two Donnie labs and here's one, here's the other, and you crunch, and that thing is huge.
Yeah.
Can't confirm. I have mine right here, plus the free one that NECA sent me that I'm hiding. So you got those two, and then you get a giant street that just like a fondant. You just right over that, and then you get some nice street with some nice balcony right there. So you
But the
get
fire escape.
yes. So you get
Lights
all of that
everywhere.
for $300. That is the price of one thing. You get the lights, you get the sexy ladder, you get the sewer, you get all of this shit. So there you go.
Also, Ace, are these final colors on everything, by the way? Curious. So like the fire escape, the doors, all that stuff. I know this is technically like a prototype or whatever, but I don't remember if you said in the video if any of these colors were finalized or not. And we'll sit in silence as we wait for that answer. But what's nice is that it is modular in the sense that like you can just move all the stuff around. So I don't know what the limitations are of moving the fire escape, but like all the stuff in the sewer, all of those pipes, the sewage trap or whatever, obviously as he's doing right now, it's modular.
I love when Ace goes in there and he just starts moving stuff around. He says they're close to final colors.
Okay.
John, you know what my instinct is? I guess I have video games on the brain. Is I want to put my turtles right to the door, and just as the foot soldiers come out, I just knock them. I just I just smack every one of them. I do a double smack. I do the punch button and the jump button together, and I smack them as they pop out.
That's pretty smart, man. You should do like walkthroughs, tips and tricks walkthroughs.
Okay, so we're making only one color instead of two. Again, it's quite a bit of logistics to handle. Can confirm the more SKUs you have, the more this turns into a fucking nightmare. But look how when you put the stuff on there, it starts looking like a street. I love that he's doing this.
I know the phone booth is so good. So the questions that people have always had is like, well, is the sagging going to be there? I'm curious too. I know with the early production, well, not even production, early prototyping stuff, obviously that kind of thing was expected. But are we extra sturdy underneath now that we don't have to worry about that? And at one point, Ramen Toy was going to have structural support options of pipes, but I didn't see that here.
Well,
That
I
were
know
optional.
now he's got. Oh wow, there's a light. Oh my god, the phone booth. Oh my god, that's awesome. I didn't see that part. Um, sorry. I know that there is a horizontal pipe
Yes.
that's now there. I don't. Yeah, that's a good question. It will have little to no sag, he says.
Just like my butt.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of like, John, I was going to make an actor joke about you that you have little to no sag. That,
Oh, that's exactly true. I have zero sag.
are you in SAG?
No.
Is that hard to get into?
Well, it's because we're a whatever that kind of state is where you can be non-union. So much of the shit that comes through here is non-union.
Okay. John, why are you getting advertising for Olay? Your skin is perfect.
They know their market. Oh, we
Maybe
watched the whole thing. That's why.
Okay.
This is who's in the chat. If you wanted to know what he looked like.
Yes, this is if you want to put a face to
Yeah, this
this
is the
person
best
right
face
here.
we can have.
You could already see the difference between this and the gray prototype. Okay, yes. Follow Ramen Toy. Get he has a YouTube channel and he has all this stuff on here and he makes great stuff. He makes also really great. He produces really great 5.5 inch scale figures too. Probably let's face it, some of the best. Okay, but that's another story. Um, yes. So the Musk. Obviously, this is going to be something we talk about a lot in the coming months and year, however long it's going to take. But yes, very excited for this. $300 for a giant, double the width of NECA thing.
After
And by
Chinese
the
New
way,
Year, I think, right? For
huh?
pre-order. I think pre-orders are after Chinese New Year.
Okay. And by the way, if you have the NECA stuff, this I think has the same dimension, so everything can just like fit together as well. So yeah, lots of fun stuff for 2025, Jonathan.
Yeah.
You all right, buddy?
I think I heard your sweet little baby in the background.
Yeah, she's saying, "Hey guys, wrap it up. This is getting a little boring."
Where'd she get that accent?
She's British. Anyway, Jonathan, I just realized that this is going to be our last live stream before the Yuletide holiday.
All right.
Uh,
Right. So that's a good question, man. What the fuck are we doing next week?
well, here's what I'm doing. Well, Hanukkah starts for me on the 25th this year.
When does it start for other people?
On the 25th also.
Oh,
I follow what everybody else does.
okay.
But I mean, I'll be around.
Okay. Yeah, because
Um,
Friday the 27th is not a holiday, in case anybody needed to know. Because
I
it's
mean,
the
it's
27th.
Hanukkah,
It's Hanukkah.
but
So
no,
it's not a
no,
holiday.
yeah, nobody really cares.
It's a happy Hanukkah. Remember earlier? It's
Yeah.
separate from holidays.
Except me. I mean, Bob the Awesome Bob cares because he gave a super chat for 199 saying, "Call NECA Shia LaBeouf since they keep digging holes." Yes, yeah, that.
Because they keep because
I like that movie. I like
yeah.
holes. But yes, thank you for the super chat. But yeah, I think we should be on for next Friday if you're on.
Yeah, as of right now, I don't see any reason why I wouldn't be your friend again.
I mean, you never know. That's why John and I don't like to schedule things too ahead of time because we always think, well, we're not going to be friends for one more week.
One of us is going to fuck something up.
Yeah, we're always like, okay, I'm probably going to get into a fight with him and not be his friend. But then if we are friends, then on the last minute we're like, all right, let's schedule a live stream. So you never know. But if we are friends by next week, then we'll do another live stream.
Yeah, couldn't have said it better myself.
Yes. And John, I want to do something special. Actually, I thought since I did that Nightmare Before Christmas thing, I was going to do a full rendition of the movie with the figures that I have right here.
Yeah.
So sit back. If you have an hour and a half, we're going to play out the whole movie for you right now.
Okay.
How does that? How does it start?
So you can pull up a script.
Hold on a second. Let me see. Nightmare Before Christmas. Screenplay. Probably should have.
Devin, we never did the evening one. There was just too much chaos that day.
Right. Okay. This is I mean, the script is 120 pages long,
Yep.
so it shouldn't take too long. Okay.
No.
Um. Um.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Here we go.
I don't want
John,
people to
if
think.
you want to disconnect the chat, you know what? Actually, John, don't disconnect the chat. I want to
No, I
say
don't. I don't
happy.
want people to think that we're pulling one over on them this time.
'Twas a long time ago, longer now. You know. All right, guys.
Jesus Christ!
I
Get
can't.
your daughter in here. She's got a better British
I
accent.
know. I can't go through the bit. Guys, happy holiday. Okay. I don't want to just do the thing where we cut out. I want to say happy holiday to everybody,
Yeah,
whether you
and
don't
happy Hanukkah.
celebrate. Huh?
And happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. Merry Christmas. I wasn't going to end it on happy holidays. Okay.
No,
I'm not one of
I'm
those.
saying that Hanukkah is not considered a holiday. Apparently,
John, I'm going to fucking punch you right
don't
in
punch
your.
me. I'm going off of the super chat this morning.
No, you know what, John? I'm gonna fucking cancel you. Okay, John's canceled.
I can't
after
be
this.
canceled.
But happy, Merry Christmas and happy holidays and happy Hanukkah and happy Kwanzaa and all that stuff. Okay,
all of it.
I want whether you're doing whatever. Thank you for tuning in. All right, I don't want to get sappy, but I love all of you. I appreciate all of you because you know what? You could have been anywhere on a Friday morning. Okay, you could have been out there lighting up the streets. You could have been, just having just tons of promiscuous sex. You could have been, like just anything, but you gave up on all those women. Like those girls out there were like, please, like, can you just come? And you're like, no, I gotta watch Johnny and the Hatter. Okay, so I want to thank all of you guys for doing
and
that.
also apologize for
and
interrupting.
apologize to those women. Okay, all of you alphas out there, because let's face it, we're all fucking alpha.
Yeah,
right here. But yes, thanks everybody, and let's start off. Well, no, we're gonna see you before the New Year. So what the fuck? We don't have to talk about the New Year.
Yeah. Fuck the New Year.
Happy Krampus Day. Do people does anybody worship? Well, I guess you don't worship Santa, but does anybody have like Christmas where they are like Krampus is their thing?
Oh man, I hope so. That would be like, you think if there are actual devil worshippers that's their guy?
I don't know. Like I'm asking. Well,
that's what I'm asking.
Well, you should know better than I do. I'm Jewish.
Right. You're closer to demons.
I worship Krampus.
It's why you always wear a hat.
That's true. But Krampus,
horns,
what?
Right?
I got the Krampus and I got the Krampus. What? All right. John, should we go out on a song?
Yeah. We had one earlier, but I forgot all the words.
Yeah, what? You had the we didn't start the fire.
Johnny Lab, you're mad. I don't know.
John, Kofi store,
Kofi store, buy some more.
Buy some more, become poor. All right.
Give me cash just for
what?
Ass.
John, you
I got naughty. All right.
I think you pretty much. I think it's safe to say you ruined.
We don't know how to end this without just cutting things off. And you have the power now. It's never just on me.
Oh, I can cut it off.
You could have cut it off 10 minutes ago.
Okay, John. You know what? I'm gonna end the stream. John, say something witty before I end the stream. We'll do it like cinematic. Say something witty, and then
I think there's like a 20-second delay or something.
No.
It cuts off early. So it may have cut off just now, even though you're going to end it in the future.
Oh no! Let me talk about my dad and the things he told me.
So the most important thing that you can do for you and your loved ones this holiday is not only buy eggnog, but buy a candle that smells of delicious.
Why is it not
wine.
cutting off?
I don't know. I now have to just keep making stuff up.
I'm literally hitting end stream and it's not fucking cutting off.